Raise your hands if you know what polio is.
Pakistani music star Salman Ahmad is using his pop star status to end polio in Pakistan.
How much away from polio? 0?
The musician is hoping his music can overcome years of anti-vaccine propaganda by the Taliban.
When I arrived here, there was a lot of confusion. There's a lot of chaos because of, the Taliban spreading this, disinformation that there's something in the polio vaccine which is un-Islamic, or it's a Western plot to make Muslim males sterile.
Polio is still a problem in Pakistan, partly because Taliban extremists have targeted vaccine workers in the past, killing dozens over the past decade. Despite the danger, vaccinators like Saeeda Banu, who had 2 children with polio, one of whom died, continue to urge people to get vaccinated.
I take interest in this work, especially because of my children, one who has polio and another who died due to polio, and I want to help the cause. My children are like this, and so I want to make sure it doesn't happen to other children. I want them to be normal. That's why I do this work.
The new campaign is making so much progress against polio that high-ranking public health officials are optimistic about beating the disease.
Some years ago, we were down to double figures around polio, and then we had an upsurge again. But this time around, Pakistan, through very steady, concerted efforts of principally reaching marginalized populations, particularly in the conflict-affected, insecure areas of the country, has made tremendous inroads.
The greatest cause for optimism is the numbers themselves. In 2014, Pakistan reported 300 cases of polio, but in 2016, there were only 20.
We have our eye on the ball, that we will not let this drop just because we have had, let's say, unprecedented success. The job isn't done until the job is done. With polio, you can't afford to even have 1 or 2 cases.
So far this year, Pakistan is tantalizingly close to ending the devastating disease with only 5 reported cases. Kevin Enochs, VOA News.